Okay, before I started matching my menstrual cycle to my workouts and my nutrition, I didn't feel that good in my body despite working out and eating right. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what changed and how it actually ended up supporting my hormones. And if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead, click that red subscribe button and also make sure to click that bell to be notified every time I post a new video on menstrual cycle health and fitness. And if you don't know anything about my story yet or me, I'm Omega, and before I started matching my menstrual cycle to my workouts, my nutrition, and my lifestyle, I was sluggish, I was bloated, and I was definitely not light on my feet. And now I live in a body that is exactly the opposite of that. So if you want to know how to get there as well, stay tuned in this video. So first things first, what is cycle syncing? Cycle syncing is a term that was coined by Alyssa Vitti, and to put it in a nutshell, it's what I've said a couple of times, matching your menstrual cycle to your workouts, your nutrition, and your lifestyle. And why does it work? Well, when you actually feed yourself according to the different phases of your menstrual cycle, you actually nourish your hormones. And when your hormones are nourished and balanced, then our body can work for us better. Same thing goes with exercise. Once we start exercising according to the different phases of our cycle, and if you don't know how to do that, check out this video right here. Once we start exercising according to the different phases of our cycle, then we're actually not only taking advantage of our hormones, but we're actually supporting them as well. So for me, in my life, I was over-exercising. I was doing too much of the same exercises too often. So what happened in my body was this low-grade inflammation. And that low-grade inflammation made it hard to digest for me. It made it hard to sleep. And it was just hard to move sometimes too. Even though I was exercising a lot, I didn't always feel good in my body. So I did too much. And you might be in that camp, or you might be in the camp where you're not doing enough. And I really find that cycle syncing helps us find that like Goldilocks zone where it's not too much, not too little, just right. And I really feel like that's key with cycle syncing, is that it gives us the right thing at the right time, at the right intensity too. It's a great guide to help us fit in the framework for exercise and nutrition. And also, cycle syncing can seem like a bit much sometimes. A lot of people get caught up in this perfectionist sort of rigidity around cycle syncing, like I have to do these things in the ovulatory phase, I have to do these things in the luteal phase, oh my God, I'm not resting in my bleed phase, what's wrong with me? And we can get carried away because we are programmed to be perfect. Perfectionism is a thread that is common in a lot of us, and if you are not a perfectionist, I applaud you. But if you are, I implore you to not get caught up in perfecting cycle syncing. Use it as a guide and a roadmap and a framework to help you fit in different health practices so that you can support your hormones. Because if you're stressing out about cycle syncing, you're not supporting your hormones, you're just getting more stressed. So don't do that. And if you find that learning about cycle syncing is a lot, I encourage you to adopt this mindset of 4 seasons in 4 weeks. That's actually a book title, and you can check it out in the description below. And what that book teaches us is that we go through all the seasons in 4 weeks. The bleed phase is the winter phase. It's time to rest and restore. The spring is our follicular phase. It's time to plant our seeds and start initiating things. The ovulatory phase is akin to summer, and that's the time where we're outward, we're partying, we're having fun with friends. And the fall is akin to the luteal phase, which is the time that we start going inward. And it's also the time where our intuition is strongest. And if you can match your food and your exercise rhythms to this 4 seasons in 4 weeks sort of mentality, you can actually adopt a lot of principles of cycle syncing without even cycle syncing yourself. And something that has been really helpful for myself and my clients is to simply start observing patterns. Observe patterns in your mood and your energy and your ability or desire or motivation to exercise, the cravings for food that you have, what you do eat. When you start observing those patterns, you can actually see that your body intuitively wants to match your menstrual cycle to all of the things I just named. And when you take note of those things, you can do so in whatever menstrual cycle app that you use, on your calendar, in your notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. I love this book called The Cycles Journal. It's been incredibly helpful in my journey, and the way that you track is a totally personal thing. So I'll leave that part up to you. And if you're new to cycle syncing and want to get more privy to it, I have a free menstrual cycle PDF that helps take the guesswork out of what exercises to do, because I have links for exercise routines. It takes the guesswork out of food because I have the nutrients and the foods that benefit each phase of your cycle, so you can just add them in. This is not a diet. And you can also use this as a grocery list as well. And lastly, I'll also mention that there are lifestyle tips in there as well. So this really helps remove the guesswork out of the whole process. So if you want that PDF, feel free to download it using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe button below and clicking that bell. And when you do so, you'll be notified of all the new menstrual cycle health and fitness videos that I have coming your way. And regardless of what phase of your cycle you're in, you can check out any of the menstrual cycle supportive exercise videos using the link in the description below as well. And then you can check out this video, which breaks down all of the foods and nutrients you need at each phase of your cycle. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.